Good morning, Raider Nation. It's your one and only, the loyal to the soil. Because I am loyal to my soil. You understand what I'm saying? First of all, let me go off saying, damn, Trump done did it again. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Did I vote for Brad? No, I didn't vote for neither one of them, man. Because you know why? Politics is so corrupted, man. It don't matter what we do. They keep saying that, but it don't matter, man. You know what I'm saying? Our say-sos don't mean shit. It just proved it to you, didn't it? It proved it to you. Kamala Harris didn't get fucking nominated to be the next president. So what's that tell you? You know what I mean? Brad won all battle-born states, and all them battle-born states is, if you understand history, you'll know what those battle-born states mean in our history. So with all that being said, he's the next man up to run the show again. So let that be the reason. Well, anyways, I'm gonna start off saying this here. A lot of fans are hypocritical, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of fans just cannot be just for themselves. Be realistic, be real. They claim to be all that, but it seems like a majority type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, AP's the man, so I'm a root for AP to be the man too. There's very few of us real motherfuckers that's left, you know what I mean? There's very few of us real NFL fans that are left, especially Raider fans. And I'm pretty sure it is like that throughout all sports, you know what I mean? Like, very few real fans that, already had spoke their mind in the very beginning, and then they're being overlooked as, oh, you were probably one of the ones that wanted this coach, and now you're switching up. Now, I'm gonna tell you like this: I never did want an AP. You know what I mean? And I don't go off of and let me tell you, this is the reason why I didn't want AP. Dude ain't got no coaching experience, none. Why am I gonna sit here as an owner and give you the biggest challenge in your career with no experience? Why? What am I going to do that for? Huh? All I'm doing is just gambling with you, man. And hope you just hit them sevens each time. 7 or 11. You know what I mean? I never did want it. You had no experience. You have no experience. You get the position you wanted. You had every player in the locker room rooting for you, showing that they gonna back you up. You win 5 games as an interim coach. Mind you, those teams that we have played either were already out of the playoffs or has solidified their spot in the playoffs. So with that being said, if you're very smart and your mental capacity is really up there, and you talk a good game like a good analyst, you say all the right words and you say all the right things that people want to hear, but you can't figure that out, and that's a checker game that you playing. You've been watching the sport for so long, and all of a sudden you're like, yeah, he's the man. But yet, you fail to forget that our season was already over. You know what I'm saying? That, we had a chance. Man, we are the Raiders. When do we ever get a chance? Just answer that for me. When do we ever get a chance? And then now, we had coaches in our hand that, if given full control, we could already have been probably the Chargers right now. What they 5-4? You know what I'm saying? We could have had our Harbaugh. But no! Mark Davis took the easy way out. You know what I'm saying? Well, the players love him. The fans love him. Let me just make money off that. Hoorah. You feel me? And that's all it's been. It's just been a fucking hoorah. AP's been the cheerleader on the sideline while the players are over there sitting there getting smoked and not knowing what to do. The only players that's come through are the ones that's been, their names have been mentioned and a lot. Their names have been mentioned a lot by the NFL analysis. You know what I'm saying? The commentators. You know what I mean? Jacoby, Brock Bowers, JJ. You know what I mean? Nate Hobbs. You know what I'm saying? Morik. You know what I mean? When you start hearing the same names over and over and over and over and over, that shows you what type of players they are. That goes to show you that they want to play for this team. Mad Max. We already know about Max. He's a Raider. And all the other ones that I have named have proven themselves to be Raiders. But then, here we go again. We right back to this rebuild or whatever they call it. You know what I'm saying? So now, Mark Davis is going to want to hear about all the fans and listen to probably the players again, and then drop the good players because the fans know what they're talking about. Instead of listening to us older heads that really know what we're talking about, keep Morik, keep Jacoby. You know what I'm saying? Keep Trey Tucker. You know what I mean? Keep Nate Hobbs. Keep the good players. The players that got names that's been named all the time on the field. Their names being called and it being recognized on the field every week, every weekend. Keep those players. Rebuild around those players. Do I want AP to be the next? To keep his job as a head coach? Hell no, bruh. You already showed what you can do. You don't need a whole nother 2 years just to show dumb Raider fans that you deserve to be a coach. No, bro. You showed it as an intern. You know what I'm saying? You showed it. You put on a show. You know what I'm saying? You made it seem like that you was that coach. And then all of a sudden, we come into a new season and you act like you don't know what to do. You went out of your element. You went out of your zone. You didn't go and get mad at the coaches on the sideline and say, hey, what the hell are you doing, man? What kind of play calling is this? No, you waited until mid-season when our season is already over to go ahead and fire Getsy. You know what I'm saying? And then the other two that was right along with him. That's not how a good coach run a program, bro. So yeah, You out of here after this season. I don't care what any of you Raider fans say, man. He already showed his true colors of being a head coach. You don't need a whole nother year. Is it going to take you a whole year to learn how to drive a car? Is it going to take you a whole year to pick an order? To pick your first order is going to take you a whole year? Understand what I'm saying, man. If it's going to take him that long to learn how to be a coach and recognize his flaws, and if he don't recognize it now, he's never going to recognize it. So I'm not one of those fans that want to give him that second chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you calling timeouts. We're using all our timeouts with 6 minutes left in the game. And I understand that we probably couldn't do nothing, to come close to win the game. But poor clock management, dude. Even if the guy upstairs is telling you how to do it like this, you still have the right to say, no, man, I'm not doing that. That goes to show you where your mind, how you think, where your mind is at as being a head coach. You don't know how to run a team in critical situations, dude. You don't. I mean, look at, you bring in Desmond Ridder. You put him in for one little fucking whatever thing you was about to do with him. You know what I'm saying? Whatever play you had in position for him to run, you put him in there, the O-line fucked up, and then you take him out. Dude, well, that's playing with a player's mind. Look at Laube. Laube fumbled. And we haven't seen Laube since then. But yet you ain't even try to put him in there to see what he can do. You could put others in there to see what they could do and keep fucking up, but you don't even know what Laube could do. You don't even know what he could do on the screen. You don't even know if he could bounce from left to right. You don't know if he could see the hole real fast and just have that zone and shoot right through it. You're giving certain players more opportunities that you have given other players that need the opportunities the most. All these Raider fans talking all this crap like, oh man, Jacoby Martin, he's a good receiver, he's a good, he's showing that he's proven to be good. No, man, fuck all that, man. He ain't shown nothing to be proven to be good. He's shown himself that he could be proven to be number one. The number one receiver. Give credit what credit is due. You guys want to go out there in the draft and just strip down the whole team and then go get all these other players because they're young. You know what I'm saying? Man, forget that. You already got a veteran right there. Keep the veteran. Number one receiver. Depth is the puzzle of your roster. Depth is the puzzle of your roster. So it doesn't hurt to go out there and go get another number one receiver. You know what I'm saying? Because if Jacoby go down, then you got another good receiver that can go ahead and back him up. Depth. That's depth. But when you go out there and you just pick up Jacoby and thinking that he's the only number one, and you didn't go get another receiver because you think that he's going to stay healthy throughout the whole season, then now we fucked. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying this, though. I'm being 100, man. You know what? We don't really need to go out after a lot of players. Yes, we need a quarterback. Everyone is sold on Cam Ward. And I'm trying to tell you guys, man, you guys need to go look at Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart. I'm trying to tell you, all you fans out there, stop listening to these other podcasts, man. Go out there and do your own research. Look at Jackson Dart from Ole Miss. And then I'm going to get on this Norv Turner thing. You guys claim to be real Raider fans, right? When did you guys become a Raider fan? I would really like to know when y'all become Raider fans. I'm dead serious. Either you guys are talking this game so you can get clout to pay your bills and just not want to speak the truth, or you just plain ignorant to the fact that you just don't know the game, period. Because Norv Turner was our coach from 2004 to 2005, right? His record showed not very good that he was a winning coach, right? But had you had known that if Rich Gannon didn't get hurt, you know what I'm saying, we probably would have went on to the playoffs and probably further with Norv Turner. We had the Ricky Dudleys. We still had Tim Brown and Jerry Rice. Them players was getting old already. We had the Buchanans on both sides, Ray and I think Phillip. We had the running back Buchanan. Remember, y'all? We still had Wheatley. We had Curry. He had a roster. Then we end up playing Tampa Bay. He gets hit. Oh, matter of fact, we even had Warren Sapp. But we played Tampa Bay. One of the Tampa Bay's linemen, defensive linemen, smacked Gannon in the helmet right here and fractured his vertebrae on his neck. Out for the season. Here comes Kerry Collins. Kerry Collins wasn't no fucking Gannon. He had some ups and down games, and he had more downs than he had ups. We had no coach. We had no backup quarterback that was good enough to sit here and take us further into the season. And then on top of that, Norv Turner wanted full control of the team. But of course, Al Davis once again was like, no. Nobody's taking full control of this team but me. So that's when the Raiders season was up and down. But if you know Norv Turner, like y'all claim to know him, you just going off of his records but never seen games? Never seen the games? Never seen his offense? A gun and run type fucking coach? He's more of a mixed coach. You know what I'm saying? He runs a West Coast offense. But he mixes his plays up. So when you think he's going to sit there and run the ball, he's going to throw the bomb on you. Or you think he's going to sit there and run the ball, he's going to play action pass. He's not the pound of rock type of coach. He's a mixed play coach when it comes to the offense, with a little bit of offense with a little bit of West Coast twist in it. You guys gotta go and look him up, man, and stop sitting here and I understand, bro, way out of his, way out of his time, but what we doing today, he was doing back then. So yes, he could go and help his son out and be like, hey, okay, you want to run this play, but I think you should run this play. Coach him up a little. Yeah. Because Norv Turner was no damn bad fucking head coach. Or even an offensive coordinator. He won Super Bowls with Troy Aikman and Emmitt Smith. Y'all got to get your head out your ass, man, and quit acting like you know football, bro, because y'all don't know nothing. You need to sit there, go back, reevaluate his tapes, and see what what type of coach he really was. See how he ran his system. You sitting there. I'm not saying that Norv Turner's going to come in here and turn the whole thing around right away like that. I'm not saying that he's going to be our next coach. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is the Raiders are bringing coaches in, yes, that are from the past. You know what I'm saying? But Mark Davis is playing smart. He ain't trying to sit here and break bread and be like, okay, you know, I'm going to pay you right now to be the next head coach, and I don't know nothing about you, woo-woo. No, I think this time he's going to really go through a coaching process, interviews, you know what I'm saying, and sit there and maybe have Brady on his side and say, okay, you know, is this the right candidate to run this team? But all this has got to show the NFL that we are trying, but we still tanking. Use your mentals. We are trying, but we still gonna tank. Now, we might win a few games. Maybe they're not trying to go after Shedeur Sanders. Maybe Shedeur Sanders don't want to go to another team, and he does want to come to Vegas, and he goes out and pull the Eli Manning. Oh, well, Eli Manning is drafted to the San Diego Chargers. Nope, I ain't trying to go to the Chargers. I'm dropping out unless I go somewhere else. Oh, well, let's do a trade then. We'll trade you, won't. And you can take Eli to New York, and we'll take You know what I'm saying? Maybe he might do that. History might repeat itself when it comes to that, and it might just happen to be the Raiders that it happened to. You know what I'm saying? But everybody that sold on Cam Ward, man, y'all need to go look at the Florida Seminole game, the one that he struggled with the most. That's how I look at good quarterbacks. When you struggle against teams that good teams, and it shows you what kind of character you have inside to run the team. Yeah, they came back and won, but they didn't win on Cam Ward's behalf. So like I said, man, Norv Turner is one of those coaches. Norv Turner was one of the coaches that Al Davis didn't want to give full control of the team. So, yeah, therefore, there was bad blood between Norv Turner and Al Davis. Norv Turner lost Rich Gannon in mid-season. Had he not lost Rich Gannon, man, we could have probably went back. We probably could have went back to the Super Bowl. But you guys know NFL. Y'all know football. That's why I said, when did you guys become Raider fans? Because I know I'm a real one. You feel me? I'm a real one from Oakland, California. Now, it don't matter where you're from. It's where you at and how long you've been watching this team and how much knowledge and history you have of this team or for this team. Of this team, for this team, whatever. Like I said, man, do your research. Don't sit here and listen to other podcasters, man. Y'all need to stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? You think it's easier just to... It's just... Look at... If we had listened to every fucking body and not listen to our own selves, this world would be fucked up. Real talk. That's why you have a mind of your own. You know what I mean? Us Raider fans need to stop being hypocrites and stop being a follower. You know what I'm saying? Go with your gut. You know what I mean? Because I don't want AP back. I don't. He could take everybody else that he brought with him. The only person that I want back is Patrick Graham. Because you know why? Yeah, his defense is not staying up to par every week. Why should it? You gonna beat your defense up all the time just to give the offense to get on there and to go 3 and out? No. Patrick Graham is a good ass defensive coordinator, and if we let him go, that would be the worst thing that the Raiders would do. Again, like I said, man, stop listening to all these other podcasters, man. The ones that make sense, listen to them. The ones that don't make sense, like you probably think I don't make any sense. You probably, man, what the hell is this dummy know? He don't know nothing. He could barely speak. No, I can speak. You motherfuckers understand what I'm saying. You just want to hear those high political profile words. I'm not trying to give you that. I'm giving you me, the real me. I'm letting you know that some of you guys don't know fucking football. You act like you know it because you're playing the game or you coach the game. That don't mean shit. Look, I'll tell you this right now. AP played the game and he coaches linebackers, right? But he don't know how to fucking coach a team. My name is the real loyal to the soil, and I'm telling you from these real words that it can't get no realer than this. You know what I'm saying? Do your own research and stop sitting here listening to these analysts that act like they know what the fuck they talk about. You know what I mean? Do your research. My name is the real loyal to the soil, and I'm out.